Join our Friday and Saturday Zooms for 3 hours of hands-on AHK teaching and support. Get unstuck and level up in real time. Dive into our Telegram group where AHK fans team up, swap tips, and turn strangers into coding pals. It's the ultimate motivation boost. Run a script, so just pull up Prompt Assistant, or I mean, I can show you too.
Let me bring that up.
Yeah, but just share your screen, and then add a new item.
Okay.
Actually, add the one that we just created in the last hour.
Oh, okay.
We created a function we were trying to work with yesterday for creating your main in VS Code, mapping it to the main script. So if you debug from a include, it'll trigger in the right one.
Oh yeah, we
So
talked about that yesterday.
yeah, but we built the script. I should say AI built the script, and then I gave it to Irfan to
Clean up.
clean it up and simplify it. So here you give it a label. Now here you choose what version you want to run with, and then you just put your AutoHotkey code. Oh, you have the older version of Prompt Assistant, Irfan.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't even have, because now we have a test button, so you can trigger it. But yeah, that's it.
So I just put, and I can assign a hotkey.
Right.
So if I want to launch this tool, I do not have to go through the menu. I just hit the hotkey. All right. Now,
Okay. Do that. Let me see it in action.
okay. So let me do it from the menu. So if I go to my tools and make launch JSON here, if I hit that, it'll run this script. So it will create a launch JSON for the file. So if I select this file, and you will see they're asking me to, yeah, if you want to. So it is already configured. And if I want to replace it. So let me go ahead and modify that. So I went here and I just assign a hotkey. So it can be
And then, so put a hotkey in.
F4.
okay, F4.
Now, hold on. In front of the run, put a message box just so we can see, we know.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
It's more obvious.
Okay, so I have to change. So I have the older version.
I don't understand what happened. Oh,
Yeah.
you have the older version of Prompt Assistant.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you get out of prompt assistance.
He could have left it up too, though.
Yeah, but I just to prove that you're
Right.
you just all you did was press F4, and
Yeah.
so it's a global hotkey that's
Right.
that's available as long as prompt assistance is running.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so then I just need to give AI my menu system and say it, convert it to.
And go back, hold on, hit cancel here, Irfan. So,
Okay.
and then trigger your menus. Because the other important one that I love about Prompt Assistant is now when you go look there, where was the thing you added?
This one
Well, you
here.
lost the hotkey. I saw
Oh,
it.
I remove it. Sorry.
That's why I said can't anyway.
Sorry.
But it's great because you can see the hotkey. If you can't remember when you trigger the GUI, you can still see it there. And I always try to force myself to use the hotkey instead of selecting it. Otherwise, I'll never remember it.
Right.
Right. So I'm cementing those neuron pathways to get that muscle.
But there's an easy way to see it quickly.
Yeah. Now, also, so see how he has the API syntax writer. There's a hotkey to bring up that menu.
Right.
Control Home.
So now just move your mouse away, Irfan, and hit Control Shift Home. Because this is what this was a must. I told Isaias when we were creating this. So we can display the submenus directly as well. You don't have to navigate the whole way through it. If you're using something a lot, assign a hotkey to the submenu, and then you can jump right to it.
Ah, okay. Sure.
Which I use that a lot when I'm doing something. Like my whole FFmpeg tool, because I have a lot of tools, and let me just share my screen. I'll show you how I built mine. Oh, Zoom. Come on. It disappeared when that I saw it for a second. Here we go. No.
You're not sharing.
I know, I'm there.
Oh.
It shrunk down to the tiny little thing, and then I couldn't even see it. So just so in mine, I have my tools, and then I have my, there's my AI tool, because I have so much in here, right? And then I use these FFmpeg tools so much that I have a menu that I can jump to look at them real quickly. And then I even have, of course, hotkeys for some of them, because I use those all the time.
So that Control Shift F is assigned to the folder, to the menu,
See how
menu.
I can jump right to it. This is a screenshot that I just did real quickly there, right? But I can jump right to it by hitting Control Shift F. Yeah.
Okay. And then you can pick the particular items that you want.
Right.
So relating that to my menu system, then I've got 5 basic menus and then sub menus off of those. So in your tool, I just assign hotkeys to each one of the menu items.
If you want them, yeah. And then also, like, you see I have icons as well, right? Which is really convenient to help you remember what they are, right? To jump to them really quickly. I often just look for the icon. I don't try to read anything. So it makes it really easy. But yeah. And then let me see which was on. Let's go to AHK tools to recently modified files. So here, I ran it. Darn it. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I was supposed to hold something down. It's because it's launching everything.
Or you're a day ahead of yourself.
Exactly. Yeah. So let me go to customize. I know I forget if it's Control or Shift. If I hold it down, it'll pull it up. But at least I changed my DPI accidentally. So HK tools to recently modified. Oh, that's right. That's not an actual. I can't hit the letter. I always fall for that. Tools. I wanted to hit the first letter, because I think of this as a list view, but it's looking at these, so that doesn't work. But here, I just want to show you a more complex one. So here I'm running. This is my, I tell it at the start, run v. This is all a script. What I'm doing, I'm launching different things, right? I'm launching a bunch of, and I have logic, right? It's an actual script in here. And this is where Connie, I think it was your idea, or so was my son's, was like, hey, I want to update this. This updates my banner, the banner that's over my head. This is why it says URL memory right now, because that was the last one, right? So when I run this, it goes through and does them in this function, which is, I think, down below. I have a 4-second sleep, and it just keeps calling, just kind of pauses while it updates that banner, right? But the point is, I didn't save this as a file and then run the file. I put the literal script in here.
Right.
Which is also, and then see, this is where I can hit run. Irfan's version, he's using the older version, but I can test it by just hitting run, and without having to have to save it and then go back and edit. I can just hit run. So yeah, it's pretty darn handy.
And you said you had somebody that I might hire to convert my menu to.
Yeah, if you wanted to. He did say he was traveling at the time. He did, and then you never at the time replied back. So I told him that I thought you already did it, but yeah, he could do it for Get insider savings, 25% off courses, scripts, and done-for-you AHK jobs, making premium tools affordable and accessible. Members get unlimited access to 466 plus hours of video lessons, packed with AHK insights to binge learn whenever inspiration hits.